That's right, it's going down. We're right here at the Waterford Speedbowl in Connecticut at the FunkMaster Super Series Invitational. You're gonna see behind the scenes of racing like you've never seen it before.
We're barely in. I'm out of here.
You meet the drivers.
I'm out there to look some ass.
See the crews.
We're gonna pull this load-up bell housing transmission
Right now.
right now.
We've added some unique twists to the conventional stock car game. It's gonna be a redraw, baby.
You're a killer, Black.
This race is strictly for fierce competitors.
I'm gonna cut my way through the front, and everybody better watch out, because I'm coming through.
I brought together 60 hungry drivers from around the country ready to place their reps on the line.
To win this race, you know, that's pretty big.
They'll battle it out for $100,000 in cash and prizes, including my personal 1969 C28 Camaro.
A lot of money up for grabs.
You'll see some fast and furious racing action. Watch these competitors bust out of the pits into the national spotlight. We got celebrities in the building, Little Kim, Orange County Choppers, and LL Cool J. Get your engines ready for the FunkMaster Super Series Invitational, you heard? My love for the racing game led me to create the Super Series. I so much want to get this project off the ground. I would talk to anybody who would listen. Well, not just anybody.
It's gonna be the FunkMaster Super Series. It's gonna be pretty interesting.
Giving a lot of kids a chance to be seen. And hopefully they'll go on to do Indy. Hopefully they'll go on to do NASCAR.
There are thousands and thousands of guys with talent, you know, that never get the chance. But you need any help, you give me a holler.
Hey, I'd love to. I'm running on an official track, 3/8 asphalt. My league is the 30 best drivers from ASA.
See, I could have been when you were driving.
I would love that.
I still could.
Would you run?
Yeah, I would.
Okay.
You kidding me? That's what I'm.
I'd love that.
That'd be so awesome.
The racing game is a little bit like the music business. There's like a lot of undiscovered talent that just needs a platform to shine. These drivers who are out here today, they're not rich. This isn't their full-time job. They do it for the love of racing.
Oh, you Spike?
Huh? Yeah, I'm good.
All right, Spike. That's me. I'm Bobby.
From Spike.
I thought you
But that
were
was good.
Spike.
That was good, though. I came out here ready to change the system. I want to bring people who are not traditionally involved in racing onto the track. So I invited drivers from all walks of life to Connecticut for my FunkMaster Super Series Invitational. And over the course of 2 days, there were a lot of ups and downs. It got mean.
Ask him how many wins he's had this year.
It got ugly. It got dirty. It got crazy. Today's the day before the race. Just watching the people warming up is taking me to level 10 out here. Welcome to the East Coast, baby. I heard there's some stiff competition out here.
There's very stiff competition.
You know I'm giving away my personal Camaro, Z28.
We just want to get on TV for our fans. I want them to see my brother. He's an unknown talent. Drive it like you stole it.
That's the motto?
That's the motto.
Drive it like you stole it.
How you doing?
You ready?
I'm ready for this.
I gotta be honest, fellas. The car's colorful, the shirts are colorful. There's a lot of pretty here.
The bitch is mean.
Mean?
Mean.
Everything feeling good?
Everything's feeling good. Everything's feeling good. It's looking good. You gotta see where we go, you know?
Long Island?
You got it.
I'm gonna be watching you out there. Because you know I'm from up in New York too, so I want to see how this pans out. Don't make us look bad.
I won't do it.
You guys are from Riverhead too?
You see the Riverhead cars are all banged up. No, we're not afraid to scratch no paint down there. These guys got all these nice cars. We got a little something for them though.
Tell me your name.
Pretty buckles.
How'd it feel out there?
Felt good, felt good. Car was a little loose. We're gonna tighten it up a little bit, rest some decent times.
There was 4 female drivers invited. Only 1 showed up so far. How do you feel about the woman who's running?
See, every time I've raced against a woman, I've been ran into by one.
You got on sandals, that's worrying me.
You like this? Makes it warm.
Okay,
I'm Patty Pruitt, driver car number 8, and I'm here to show that female race car drivers do exist in the world.
They're not giving you a rough time because you're a lady, are they?
They don't want to get beat by a girl.
There's a young man over there. He told me every time he competes against a woman driver, he gets hit.
I don't hit unless I get hit first.
You're gonna keep your cool.
Same track, same stuff every track. I guess the one driver that comes to every racetrack and thinks he's better than everybody is
Ted?
yeah.
I heard he's the guy to watch out here.
Oh, yeah.
You want him out there?
We want it bad.
How
That's why
bad?
we come here to beat TC.
He's fast. He's gonna beat Teddy.
Everyone was talking about Ted Christopher. I had to find this guy. Where is he? So you're Ted.
Here must be
Flex, how you doing?
Flex. That's you go by Flex?
I knew Ted was a You're the guy to fear out here for some reason. From drivers who didn't show because you're racing, drivers who are here because you're here.
Intimidation is a great factor before you even get on the racetrack.
First time you ever competed late model racing. This is it. First time.
Excuse me, 1 sec.
I knew Ted was a Why'd you want to come to this race?
Money.
The money.
Yeah.
You want to take that money home?
Meet you.
Oh, yeah.
The gentleman right next to you is Billy Hess. It's his car. It's a house car, Hess Race Cars.
Okay, so this is the vehicle to watch. Number 13. What do you think about your man Ted over there?
He'll probably be one of the tough customers. He runs here weekly.
I think he doesn't know how to keep his tires right.
He's his own worst enemy. He wrecks himself.
He says you don't take care of your tires good.
Ask him how many wins he's had this year.
Couple.
Couple?
Yeah.
It's a cocky
Oh,
right?
he is.
This league took me 5 years to put together. I'm sure a lot of people couldn't imagine a black kid from the Bronx being involved in a racing league. Everyone said that I couldn't fill the stands on a Thursday at 4 o'clock. The owner stopped counting after 5,000 people.
FunkMaster Flex is the coolest for putting on this race.
Thank you, FunkMaster Flex and Spike TV. FunkMaster Flex, Spike TV, it's the bomb.
FunkMaster Flex, Spike, you set it off tonight.
Before the cars even hit the track, they had to pass inspection. You waiting for inspection? Every part of the car was checked, including the engine, the body, and the inside. Most drivers got the green sticker, but not everyone passed.
This is why we hate rules.
What's the problem? Tell me.
In this show, we're gonna pull this motor, bell housing, transmission.
Right now.
Right now. And hopefully somebody else will bring us our other one from up in New Hampshire.
Why you gotta change the motor?
Because they don't like it.
They're haters?
They're haters.
They're putting in unsealed motors with high-performance parts. They can't run them. They change motors out, come here for the big race.
For the big money.
It didn't work out for them.
The 81 car, it's the same car I got, and they, I guess they're swapping engines, so I guess they're gonna take the chance, so.
Nice job, buddy, nice job.
There's not one thing to say. 81!
Cheating is always an issue with drivers. That's something they're always thinking about, something they're always trying to do, something that they know will give them the extra edge.
I asked you guys if you're cheating. We talked about this.
We're not.
I asked you
We
guys.
never said we had to tell the truth.
The only thing I asked, and you got more power than I got, ask him if I go out in the later, because I drew number 23, ask him if I go out one of the later ones.
There's just one thing though.
Okay.
When you go out later, the track's better. So what he wants to do is he wants to go out a little later. But by going out later, the track is in better condition after everybody ran on the track. So he's trying to be a little bit slick. But he's gonna have to, he picked his number, he's gonna have to lump it, get his car out there, get his tranny in, and get it f***ing popping. We ain't giving away this f***ing money, it's my personal cars. What the f***? One driver was more upset about inspection than any others.
This is bullshit. I don't mind running a 350 carburetor, but I'm not running a restrictor plate. I'm not gonna sit here and jeopardize ruining the guy's car trying to pass people in the turns like that crazy and then lose it down the straightaway.
When we return, things worsen with Teddy.
My ass hurts.
And the weather puts the whole race in jeopardy.
We're definitely gonna get some heavy rain.
It's the day before the race, and we can't get through inspection without an argument. So it was time I went to the man who could give me an answer. Track owner Terry Ames. All right, Terry, we got a problem. Ted, he's threatening to pack his shit up and bounce. Let's go deal with it. Well, tell me the issue we're having right now.
They made us put the carburetor on, the smaller carburetor. Now they put a restrictor plate on the thing because the thing's going through the turn so good.
that, they want us to just keep going slower and slower. I'm not here to go slow.
What are you doing?
If you don't want me to race Terry, just tell me. Because he doesn't like me as it is, Flex. The guy will do everything he can to possibly screw me.
Yeah, that's true.
And he loves that.
The drivers sometimes are so aggy. Sometimes they're like children, like 5-year-olds.
We had the conversation. You told me it was a legal late model stock car.
Yes, that's exactly what it is.
Well,
what is illegal about it?
Well,
yes, I build these things for a living.
But we got to put these guys on a level playing field, and you knew that.
Now you're changing the subject. Tell me this car isn't legal.
Well,
show me what's not legal about it.
Yeah, what's not legal, Terry?
My guys have been working on it all day.
What is it legal?
Trust me, when I get home, every newspaper in the country is going to hear about this.
I'm out of here. You're getting used. You're getting used by him, and you're getting used by him.
What do you mean used, Dave? You went from us from going 40s to 60s to 70s. Now we're barely even competitive.
I'm not going to stand to be threatened by headlines. You can deal with headlines. I'm not dealing with headlines.
What's your feeling? What's your feeling?
I'm here as a gentleman to talk about it, and I'm not going to deal with threats.
I came 1,000 miles as a gentleman. What's wrong? Spent $4,000.
I'm not going to shout with you. It's done. You want to play this game?
Hold on. Terry, money I spent to come to this thing. Bill, hold up.
According to my guys, he came down here with a car that's not in the rule. They tightened him up. This Teddy thing.
Yep.
Is it a legal late model stock car?
It's a legal late model stock car.
Okay.
We have an outline in the rules that we can add or take away to make the playing field legal.
They keep restricting the motor and restricting the motor. Now to the point where it doesn't really want to go down the straightaway.
Right now, he's back to where the top 5-6 cars are running.
How you feeling, man? My ass hurts.
He's being a headache, but he's gonna follow the rules.
You figure that one out?
Now that all the drivers were set, there was one factor we could not control: the weather. No rain, but if it rains, the race is going on regardless.
And what's the weather report?
The bulk of the bad weather is in from Pittsburgh down through Kentucky, West Virginia. We're definitely going to get some heavy rain.
All drivers, we're having a meeting at the handicappers booth at this time.
Okay, now we all know about the bad weather we're supposed to get tomorrow, right? What we're gonna do today, since we got good weather, is we're gonna time try in groups of 10, so that in case it rains, we can get to the race tomorrow. Now you're clear, only 30 of you are gonna make it, right? Right? After the emergency meeting, the drivers were picking numbers and getting set to qualify.
There's like 40 of us going home, so.
Here's a quick breakdown about the track flags. Pay attention.
The green is your start flag, followed by yellow is for caution. Red flag is for danger, stop, everybody stop on the track. Your black flag is your consultation, report to the infield. The blue with the orange stripe is a passing flag. That means there are faster cars than you, move over and give them room to pass you. White flag is one lap to go. Checkered flag, that's the winner.
Finally, the qualifying began.
Get out, Pete! Hold it!
Not a bumper run type of driver, tearing up race cars is not our style, so we'll try to make a clean pass. Well, we're in the top 10 with 10 to go. We're just all hanging out, waiting, see what the results are.
The car was good. We made a couple of changes for qualifying and went out and did our best, gave it all we had, and hopefully we got a good enough time to get on the pole. So
we're starting right now in 30 seconds. We got to jump 2-3 positions to get in the show. Our car's on the track now. 7, I got. Made it.
After a long day at the track, the drivers got to relax at the Mohegan Sun the night before the big race.
Tomorrow, some of you guys are going to be going home quickly. It isn't just going to end here. I want to show East Coast racing. FunkMaster Flex is going to make sure that it's known and people know about it. It's the day of the race, and it's raining, and it's hard to even think about the race because you can't race in the rain. You can't race right after it rains.
We started getting ready to pack it all in. Mother Nature must be a race fan after all, because the rain stopped, the track's getting cleaned up, and the crowds are arriving, and we're gearing up for some serious action.
That's right, we're right here at the FunkMaster Flex Super Series, and we're gonna mix things up a little bit. We did some qualifying yesterday due to the bad weather, so the top 15 spots is set. Car number 33, car number 13, car number 29, car number 31, car number 32, car number 36, car number 81, car number 35, car number 5, car number 15, car number 94, car number 90, car number 87, car number 72, car number 20. What we're gonna do next, we're gonna do a bubble round for the other 10 positions. Everybody's gonna get to go out on the track and do one lap. That's how we're gonna decide the next 10 positions.
The crews are making last-minute adjustments before the bubble round, and the drivers know exactly what they have to do. It's all come down to one lap. 10 spots are there for the taking, and the difference between qualifying or going home is gonna be tenths of a second. When we return, the race has yet to start, but tensions are flaring up.
Don't change it to me when I stand here.
They're gonna wreck us out of the race.
We just completed the qualifying for the next 10 spots. When I call your name, come on up to the front. Car number 6. Car number 17, car number 27, car number 10, car number 42, car number 19, car number 18, car number 14, car number 37, car number 25. All right, we got 5 spots left. I need everybody that hasn't qualified to meet me on the track. It's time to present the 5 wild cards, and tensions are high. Now, you drivers who stand before me right now have not qualified for today's race. I have 5 wild card positions left. When I call your name, step to the right of me. Diego Monahan, Patty Pruitt, Morty Buckles, Charles Lewandowski, Ricky Gonzalez. The rest of you drivers, pack your trailers, pack up your cars, because you're going home.
Loading it up, taking it home. Yeah, going home. Wasn't fast enough.
Consider it the first race we ran in a year. I think we did pretty good. My team's a little bit disappointed, but I don't get disappointed in racing because it's racing.
We came down, we didn't make it. Try them again next time.
Top 30 qualified races for the very first ever FunkMaster Flex Super Series Invitational. The top 10 finishers will be in the money, and of course, the big winner gets to take home $10,000 and my very own '69 Camaro. Now that the competitors are on the track, let's see if they're ready to set up and do some damage.
I'm gonna kick some major ass today.
I plan on driving the Flex's Camaro through the Bronx, back to the harbor.
I'm gonna take Flex's cash and his car home to the West Coast.
Being the only female, I'm out there to whip some ass.
Connecticut, make some noise! Now, right now, I would like to announce the poll winner, Jason Fowler. Congratulations, man. right. Got the 2500.
There's a lot of good drivers out here today, but the FunkMaster Flex Super Series is looking for the great competitor. We are going to invert the top of the order, and the pole winner is going to decide the fate of those drivers. Pick your number and show it to the camera. Number 12. Good luck, gentlemen.
This inversion sucks. It's kind of a raw deal.
Well, it'd been nice to pick the pole, but you know, hey, we'll take the inside row. I like all the changes. You know, let's shake it up a little.
This is bullshit.
We got the starting positions locked, and we're good to go. The announcers are here and ready to take over. Mike, Rick, it's all on you. What's the deal, baby?
Thanks, Flex, and hi, everybody. Mike Joy with Rick Fuller, and just a perfect weeknight for racing.
Boy, I'll tell you, this is, what a crowd. What an awesome field. What a great crowd. This is going to be fun.
This little racetrack has seen all kinds of events in its 51-year history, but never anything like this. Little Kim's going to wave the green flag. Orange County Choppers are going to pace the field, and LL Cool J is going to perform. Rick, this is racing, but it's a whole lot more.
Boy, I'll tell you what. I mean, those are some pretty impressive people that you just named.
The rain, the drama, none of that mattered now. We're about to get started, and the place was going crazy.
Ladies and gentlemen, start your engines!
After the OCC crew did a couple of pace laps, Kim dropped the flag.
Corey Hutchings, good jump on the outside. But the bottom lane's the fast lane, 87 Chris Turbin.
But just as soon as the race got going, the car started spinning and the cautions came out.
Spin in turn 4. 2 cars go around. Caution flies for the first time.
The track was still wet and cars were sliding all over the place.
Ken Christopher may get freight trained here. I don't know how Ricky's going to find his way to the inside. And there's Teddy Christopher spinning down the backstretch. Caution waves again, turn 3. A little bump and run in turn 1.
Behind the scenes in the pit area is like Grand Central Station, rush hour, everybody coming close to each other, almost hitting each other. I mean, cars almost hit people, cars almost hit cars. It's really intense.
There's the crew of that 25 car that got bent up after Teddy's spin, using duct tape to hold the hood down.
The duct tape holds the panels on when they're flapping around, so they won't come off, so we won't get black flag. Everybody does it.
New leader, Diego Monahan, is going to try to hold him off. Gets the big jump.
Yeah, he did, and that's what you got to do here.
But Rondeau's underneath him already.
Not do him any good at all.
Oh, boy. Another new leader, and Monahan's going to take the ride in the speedy drive. He went from 0 to 0 in about 800 feet.
He got down into turn 1 there just a little bit too deep.
When we return, things get popping big time. Little Kim got Connecticut in an uproar.
Thank you, dear. Welcome, dude. Throw your hands in the air.
You tell him, mommy.
That's right.
You look good out there dropping that flag. And how you doing, Dave?
I'm good. I'm actually in awe right now. I can't believe this is great. I love racing, and I've never really been to a race before. I watched it on TV, but you really brought it, and I can't believe it. I see the FunkMaster Flex thing. I see cars going by. This is a reality. I'm proud of you.
Connecticut, what's up? You here in Connecticut? Make some noise. Yeah! Back to you guys.
Moved around Chris Turbish, who fell off the pace after running early laps in the top 10. And now Christopher begins to put the pressure on. He's won races on the NASCAR.
Whoa! Oil in the turn.
Lots of it.
And they're all, they're not all going to get by. And he didn't hit the wall.
But
That was
everybody else,
amazing.
everybody else did. Bronsick hits the wall. Chubbuck is in the wall, and the 72 of McGrath is in the wall.
I got my man Jacob McGrath. He just had a little tough time out there, car number 72. What happened out there?
You know, I really don't know what happened. I think everyone was checking up, and you know, someone just got into me from behind, and you know, good hard racing. I mean, I don't think it was anything intentional. Just in the wrong place at the wrong time. And that's what happens.
One driver though managed to stay out of trouble and stay ahead of the pack.
Hutchings again takes off with the lead.
Corey Hutchings, the 36 car, started out strong and kept his lead for most of the first half. While Phil Rondeau and Alan Coates and Ted Christopher battled it out for second place.
He's staying even with Rondeau now. He might even start to pull ahead of him just a little bit.
Watts has lost 5th place to the 35 of Bruce Thomas.
I think deep down I'm jealous of the drivers. If I was younger, I would have wanted to be that rebel driver like Ted.
Anybody at Waterford, though, is fast in the high groove. It's Alan Coates, but he's not fast enough for Christopher and surrenders 2nd place to the number 13.
Halftime, 50 laps with Corey Hutchings holding his lead down. But we'll see what he and the rest of the drivers have to say when I drop a little surprise on him. We're going to redraw the order and shuffle it up again, and I know not everybody's going to be happy about that. Now, Ted, how's it doing, man? You've been running number 2 all day. You look good out there.
Yeah, from 7th to 2nd, you know, definitely have the fastest car. It's a matter of trying to get by those guys.
Now, you know now that we're at 50 laps, the order's going to get inverted a little bit. You know about it, right?
How much?
We're going to find out. Good luck, Ted.
Redraw again or just invert?
Going to be a redraw, baby.
You're a killer, Flex.
I gotta do
I want you to get in the thing and drive it. Let's see if you get your ass wheeling this thing from where I had to come from each time.
Oh, man.
I hope I draw the pole.
He's upset, right? He's getting mad at me, right?
We're going to change the order once again. Surprise!
Well, you know, I'll tell you, this is great. I love this. I mean, the FunkMaster Flex series here, these guys are in the pits halfway through, and they're putting on brand new tires, and it doesn't penalize them. They're going to get to come back out. Teddy, even though he's sitting in there whining and crying about having to redraw or maybe invert or whatever, he's still going to have 4 brand new tires, and he's got more laps around this racetrack himself than 10 of these guys combined.
All right, let's see if Flex is caught up with the leader and see what he thinks of the news that we're going to change the restart lineup.
I'm down here at Corey Hutchins' pit. I mean, we just got one problem for the number 36 car.
What's
Corey
that?
Hutchins is not here.
Excuse me?
Now, I'm going to find out what's going on. Now tell me what's going on. Now, where did Corey go?
Corey Hutchings is on his way to the Thompson International Speedway. We're leading the points and the regional standings running up there.
So what you're telling me is this man left $100,000 on the table, the 69 Camaro, the Z28, the everything. He put everything on to bounce.
Well, actually, no, we didn't put it on the we didn't bounce it. We're putting Mr. Matt Kobyluck behind the wheel.
So you're ready to take this car over?
We're ready, man. They did a hell of a job getting this thing prepared, so we're going to take it to victory lane.
Are you sure you're going to handle your business with Ted? Because you know how Ted's not respecting you out there.
That's all right. I've ran with Ted before. I can run his game.
You ready?
Oh, yeah.
Fellas, I don't know what's going on down here.
Flex, the guy standing next to you, he's a veteran of the Busch North Series. I mean, he's run at the top levels of NASCAR.
He's ready?
He's the local guy from Mohegan Sun. He's going to jump in his thing. He's a hometown hero.
He's going to make it happen today?
I'll be surprised if he doesn't.
All right, man, let's see it. And you know, I better explain to him that we're inverting the order. Wait a minute. Hey, come on back.
Oh, he won't. And
let him be surprised. Don't tell him. Don't tell him.
You're right. You're right.
He surprised you. Now it's your turn.
That's it, Flex. You got all these surprises for these guys, and they've pulled one on you. New driver.
Yeah, no one told me.
No, nobody.
Told me.
Nobody told us.
Now you're a lap down, correct? We're along with 2 other cars.
I don't think I am. I think we got back out.
You better not be.
I don't think I'm a lap down. I think the guys got us back out there. We're going back out to get him for the next 50 laps.
All right, it's going to be good.
Flex, the scoring computer says she's a lap down, and I can't ask it to change its mind.
Hey, Fellas.
It is what it is.
He's not getting involved in this.
Mike, Rick, what you guys say goes.
That'd be a first. Yeah. We've had a lot of firsts tonight. This is just another one of them.
When we return, we're halfway through the race, and the drivers begin to feel the pressure. Even though the top drivers didn't like it, the redraw evened the playing field one more time.
Oh! What car number?
Coming out of the redraw, the action was fast and furious.
Comes out with second spot, and it's the outside lane that's moving.
What a difference a day makes.
And as day turns into night, this track has changed.
Just as the action was getting heavy, we saw a serious fender bender.
Goodrod's car not quite as quick as some of the other contenders. He bottles up the bottom lane, spin, turn one. And it involves the number 14 of A.J. Russell and the 8 of Patty Pruitt.
Maybe A.J. shouldn't have talked so quickly about this type of situation.
See, every time I've raced against a woman, I've been ran into by one.
Boy, you've got to feel bad for Patty. I mean, it just seems like no matter where she is, she just seems to be becoming the victim here.
At the moment, I'm pissed off. The rule of thumb for the race cars is if you have your front bumper to their door, they're supposed to give you the spot, and I was clearly past that, and he came down and wrecked us both.
After A.J. spun Patty out, it's all about Phil Rondeau, Alan Coates, and Ted Christopher battling out for the top spot.
Now it's Coates' turn to pound along on the outside. Hey, Rondeau just gave Christopher a shot.
For about 30 laps, they traded the top 3 spots.
Rondeau's going to come out of it with second spot. So now it's Dodge, Ford, Pontiac. Oh, Oliver, though, David Oliver, he's in trouble, and he gets slammed from behind by the 32 and dumped out of the way, and that will give us the caution flag for the unlucky number 13th time.
Right.
A couple of cautions, and eventually Ted Christopher pulled ahead of the pack.
Getting set for the restart, Ted Christopher will be our leader, Alan Coates alongside.
And that's what Teddy's been waiting for all night, to be the first guy down at the start-finish line. He's been patient. I got to give him that.
And then during the last 20 laps, all the drivers brought the heat.
Larry Goss keeps leaving the door open at 4th place, but Pitkat cannot get under him enough to seal the deal.
For some of them, it got a little too hot.
There's Fowler's car, and there's the trail of antifreeze that tells the story.
I don't know. It matches the color of the car.
Too bad. Trouble there on the 19. Racing in the pack is pretty furious.
And then at lap 84, it went down.
Well, Rondeau, like you said, he's not letting Teddy get away, and he gets him. What happened?
This was the moment that so many drivers and fans were waiting for.
Ted Christopher is one of those drivers like Tony Stewart, about whom fans are passionately polarized. They either love him or they stand up and cheer when he has trouble.
That car's a mess. It looks like he's got a flat left front tire, and because the left side's beat in so bad, I can't figure that happened before the wreck.
Down here in the pit crew, of course. Now tell me what happened with Teddy's car out there.
He got sent from the rear. I guess it was the 31 hit him and sent us.
Is he going to be able to hold that number 2 slot?
We hope so. We hope that they line him back up where he belongs.
All right, man. We're going to see how this turns out, all right? You look disappointed.
Yes, we are. The car was perfect. We have the best driver on the track with the best car here this weekend.
We got to see what we got to see. We got to see, right, fellas?
That's it. He's got 17 laps to make it happen. And Flex, the other driver involved, Phil Rondeau, even though he did not directly cause the wreck, Speedway officials said he was involved in it. He goes to the back.
All right, well, man, that's what has to happen, man. Going from first place to last place made Ted Christopher angry. He was out there going bananas.
Christopher's going to go around again and in the fence off the bumper of the number 6, and Larry Goss.
If you can believe it, the crowd is cheering. Why?
I hate that.
I really hate that.
You know, it's the same reason they cheer when something happens to Jeff Gordon. Why? I don't know. I don't understand.
With only 15 laps left, everyone started making desperate moves.
Kobyluck
looks like he's going to go home with a little bit in the basket.
He's going to go home with Matt because they're hooked together.
That's too bad.
He came down on Kobyluck in the front straightaway, and Kobyluck hooked him. Not intentionally.
They just got hooked together. I knew you were being a little bit too optimistic when you mentioned that there might be no more yellow flags.
Oh, Rondeau down to the apron. Didn't make the pass.
And he's right back beside Teddy again.
3 wide into turn 3. That couldn't work.
That is never going to work. Indirectly, he almost got Teddy again there.
End of the day, Ted Christopher didn't even make it to the end of the race after talking so crazy.
Oh, Christopher in trouble.
Teddy
Something broke on the left front.
It's like a flat left front for Teddy.
That'll bring the caution out as he stops in turn 4.
Could have been that sheet metal that I mentioned before when they were in the pits.
Off the record, man, I'm a Teddy Christopher fan, man. Off the record, man.
Would you lose a bet?
Yeah, I'm his fan, man.
I'll tell you, he tries hard.
He's going so hard out there.
He's a racer. Not many straight pieces left.
No, that's a shame. That's definitely going to take Teddy out of this one.
Let's see if Flex is back there amongst the bent, battered, and broken race cars.
Yeah, I'm here, man, but I'm next to a beautiful one. First of all, we got a few laps left. Somebody's going to get all the money, and they're going to get the car, the 69 Camaro, the Z28, my personal. I mean, I'm going to let everybody get a peek at it.
I want it. If we leave now, we can go take it.
Flex, that's Mulsanne Blue. That is beautiful.
All right.
I love it.
Whoever takes first place in the FunkMaster Flex Super Series definitely goes home with that. And, hey, fellas, you know we got LL Cool J performing at the end of this bad boy, huh?
Oh, that's going to be cool.
It's going to be big, man.
Second place battle again. And Rondeau is to the outside of Pitkat, who gives him a bump. Last lap. Side by side for second, side by side for fourth.
And after hours of racing, number 90, Alan Coates took it all home. The money, the car, everything.
And Alan Coates is going to score the biggest win of his career. Right here at his home track, the Waterford Speedbowl. Pitkat is second. Rondeau is third. Bruce Thomas is fourth. And unofficially, Matt Kobyluck drives Corey Hutchings' car home to a fifth place finish. Well, that was one for the books.
History has been made today.
From out of turn 1, Alan Coates comes around after doing a smoke show in the backstretch, and awaiting him at the start-finish line, FunkMaster Flex and the keys to that beautifully restored 69 Z28 Camaro. Took all afternoon and half the evening, but we've got a winner in the FunkMaster Flex Super Series Invitational. Let's go to the man with the check and the keys, Flex.
Alan Coates, how you doing, baby?
I'm doing real good. I got that Camaro I've always wanted. And I got $10,000 and I got a fast race car.
Matter of fact, I'm reaching out for it right now. Let's get that check right here. Ha! There you go, baby. And this is the official first place blast off, you know what I mean? That trophy's for you now. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but your wife owns the car, is that true?
My wife owns a car. She helps me set the car up, and she does all my tires, and she hooked me up with 4 good tires this second 50-lapper, and she's really good at doing them.
Did you know Alan was going to do so good today?
I was sure hoping he would.
He better?
Yes.
Back to you guys, man.
Well, everything about this event has been unique. What a great show. And boy, we have enjoyed it. It took 17 restarts to get 100 laps in. Bent up a bit of sheet metal, cut down a few tires. But wow, was it worth it?
Yeah, it was.
Lex, we saw a lot of great side-by-side racing tonight, but we didn't see anything like that burnout.
Yeah, man, that burnout was serious, right? Oh, man. I mean, he's at it again. Oh, man, he doesn't care. He got the 69 Camaro. He got the $10,000. He ran a great race today.
You know, it doesn't matter who leads the most laps. It's just who leads that last one. On the biggest night of his racing life, Alan Coates will go home with 2 fast cars, including one that's as old as he is. Woody Pitkat and Phil Rondeau, what a great race he had on the outside, and Bruce Thomas, nice job for 4th.
Boy, I'll tell you, Mike, Matt Kobyluck stepped into that car right at the midway of this race, and he did an awesome job. He overcame a couple of spins and got himself a good top 5 finish.
Number 13, car number 13, last car on the lead lap.
Teddy Christopher, you know, he drove a heck of a race, and he just seemed to get himself involved in one too many problems.
Morty Buckles all the way from Georgia, and A.J. Russell, the kid from California, came in here. Charles Bailey, first car out, finishing up 30th.
Orange County Choppers, Lil' Kim, all the big celebrities, you know, Dame Dash, all that was great. Today, they took a back seat to the drivers, the fans, the pits. Those people were the celebrities today. The people who came out for racing, people who wanted to be part of the first FunkMaster Flex Super Series. That's what it was about today.
All right, we're gonna get it moving in a second. It got a little ugly. I stepped in the mud, got all over my legs. Man, I know, right? I got on the new joints too. I want you right now to give it up and make some noise for my man, LL Cool J.
They call me Big Ellie, Big Silly, Big Money, Big Willie. When I'm sliding in the mall and you hear me, I be slicing with these bars so you feel me. Let me rip it up for cuz in the back. Let me grip you, get a buzz in your hat. I'ma tell you how to cause an attack. Timberland ladies love on the track. Love to get the ice pop champagne. Don't forget I used to ride on the train. When I bump it right, call my name. Go crazy in the mall with jeans. Don't cat not ill like me. Bring the women in the chill for free. Let me tell you, girl, don't try me. You better have ID, cause we be up in the club. We be posted in the back. We be in the club. Girls always come to the back. Everybody get up. Everybody get up. Everybody get up. Everybody get up. We be up in the club. We be posted in the back. We be in the club. Girls always come to the back. Everybody get up. Everybody get up. Everybody get up. Everybody get up. Lord have mercy. If the Lord is thirsty, I had a man reimburse me. The part that hurts me is when they try to work me, but I can never let you jerk me. Instead of sticking to the wall, give it up. Sticking through the back.